When President Biden and I took office, we set an ambitious goal. Yes, people said, that can't be done. We said, well, you know what? We believe in dreaming with ambition and then seeing it through. I stand here before you as Vice President of the United States, proud to make the announcements we are making today, which are historic, and I am very clear. When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water. And look, I like to say I eat no for breakfast, so I get it, right? So every day, all across our nation, we feel and see the impact of the climate crisis. I mean, if you watch the morning news, it will be the lead story. It's been every day for the last couple of weeks. It is the lead story. I think we finally, at least in our progress, come to the point that most people can no longer deny it because it is so obvious. And we have seen around our country where communities have been choked by drought, have been washed out by floods and decimated by hurricanes. It is clear that the clock is not only ticking, it is banging. And we must act. As Vice President, as I said, I've traveled across our nation to speak with thousands of Americans about this crisis.
Do you have plans to visit the border?
Not today.
But I have before, and I'm sure I will again.
I have met with students and entrepreneurs, small business owners, community leaders, nonprofit leaders, labor leaders, folks with new approaches to reduce our emissions and accelerate our clean energy transition. But folks who often do not have access to the funds they need to make their ideas a reality. And that is a problem. For years, one of the missing pieces in our strategy to fight the climate crisis is that we have not invested at scale in community climate action. For years, the people of the community, folks who know what their neighborhood needs and how to provide it, have not been given adequate resources to implement climate solutions that match the magnitude of the crisis we face. And that's why we're here today. And that's why we're here today. Today, I am proud to announce the largest investment in financing for community-based climate projects in our nation's history. When President Biden and I took office, we set an ambitious goal. Yes, people said, that can't be done. We said, well, you know what? We believe in dreaming with ambition and then seeing it through. And so we set an ambitious goal to cut our greenhouse gas emissions in half by 2030 and to reach net zero emissions by 2050. The investment we are announcing today will help us to achieve these goals, and it will do so much more. Because think also about the impact on not only the local economy, not only on an investment in the entrepreneurs and innovators from and in the community, think about the impact on something like public health. When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water. And look, I like to say I eat no for breakfast, so I get it, right?
Hi, I'm Prasanth here from Global News. Thank you for your care and support.
As I sit here and listen, I'm on Rules Committee, and I hope all those listening in a balcony, what my Democrat friends are saying are just words. And my strong belief that this fentanyl bill, H.R. 467, is a step in the right direction. Now, the issue that is plaguing this country is the invasion of the border. Where have we heard one word from my Democrat colleagues about stopping the invasion? We're a nation of borders. Every nation is sovereign, or you cease to be a nation. That's where our fentanyl is coming in, and it shocks me to keep hearing you say it's coming in designated points of entry. There are no designated points of entry. The whole border is open. And why the lives that are lost through the drug overdoses that killed 100,000 of our young people last year. Why does that not resonate? I have no earthly idea why this administration is intent on keeping our borders open, and they know it. And you got a vice president who's laughing at it. You got a president who hasn't even been there to go other than to go on one visit of a regulated visit to the border. It's insane, and the American people are tired of it. In South Carolina, I went to a news conference with police officers. They seized enough fentanyl to wipe out the whole state of South Carolina. What do we hear from the other side? Crickets. We hear nothing. And it's a crying shame of what happens. And I will end with this. A DEA agent who said he was talking about this problem, he had picture after picture of our young people. He said, you know, in the morgue, there are no drug treatment centers. In the morgue, there are no education systems. In the morgue, there are no things to coach people who are in a casket. It's a sad day for America, and hopefully this insanity will end at some point in time when a new administration takes over. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.
Please do not forget to leave your thoughts at the comment section below. That's all for today. Thank you. If you want global news to keep you up to date on any new developments, please subscribe our channel and forward our content with your friends on social media and email. Thank you very much for keep supporting me. Stay safe, be blessed. Namaste.
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.